How y'all doing? I got a lot to say, y'all. Let's get the likes up, comment, subscribe. I'm Gigi. You at Messy with the Sweet Spot, okay? Honey, let me tell y'all something. What I just watched, oh my God, what I just read, what I just pieced together with my God-given mind and my good Wi-Fi connection, child. Honey, it got me shaking in my toes, baby, okay? And honey, I ain't just mad. I ain't just upset. Honey, I am in revolt mode. Yes. Because if what we just uncovered is truth, then Malcolm-Jamal Warner was never, and I mean never, legally married to Tanisha Torres, Tanisha Hancock, Tanisha Johnson, Tanisha Burkis, Tanisha Smith, whoever she name is, okay? And that little girl, oh, honey, she's up for question 2. Clock that one. Yeah, that might not even be his daughter at all. Come on now. Listen, I'm heartbroken. Okay? I'm heartbroken. I'm sad. But honey, I said what I said, and I'm not backing down from it either. This is real life. And from here on out, I'm going to keep it crystal. Yes. When I say Tanisha, I'm talking about the alleged wife, the woman that's tied to Malcolm right before his death. And when I say Pamela, I want y'all to know I'm talking about Malcolm's Jamal, real life mama, not the one on TV, not Felicia Rashad. I'm talking about his real life mama, a strong black woman who raised him and is now out here fighting to get the truth because they are saying she don't believe that her son drowned. Eddie said he don't believe that he drowned. Okay? People behind the industry saying they know for a fact that this was not a drowning because the pattern is the same. Twitch, come on now, Whitney, accidentally drowning. Do y'all really believe that? Do y'all? I know y'all don't. Come on now. And when I say this child, let y'all know we talking about the little girl Tanisha claimed Malcolm's father. Yeah. Now let me ask y'all this. When did y'all first hear about Tanisha? Huh? When did you first hear about it? Because I'm going to be real with y'all. I didn't know this woman from a can of paint before Malcolm passed away. And you know what else is irritating? Y'all up out here talking about she's grieving in private. You don't know her. Talking about the wife is grieving in private. According to the document, she ain't no wife. Okay? So y'all need to stop pushing your assumption and your lies until you provide me proof that that is his wife and she's grieving in the background. I will come out here and I'll right my wrongs. Yes, I will. Until then, shut it on up. We trying to get to the truth of the matter of this. You over here just taking whatever the news give you and just swallowing it up. You don't got no spine. You don't got no backbone. Anything the news report, you gonna take it and you gonna drink it all up. The party crashers, we not doing that. We gonna question everything because we know the times we're living in. And we know, look around. This world is in mayhem. Lies are just flying out like confetti. Do you hear what I'm saying? And my people, we will not be sheep. We will not be the sheep that just go, bah, bah, whatever they give you out, bah, bah. Wake up. Whew. No red carpets appearance from this girl. No family interviews, no baby announcement, not even a buried paparazzi photo of them walking together at the restaurants, at the malls, nothing. And now, suddenly, she's a grieving widow. She's a mother of his child. She's the one who gets to control the negative, the narrative of his legacy. See, the devil trying to get in my mouth. The narrative of his legacy. See, the devil trying to get in my mouth, trying to make me mess up because he know what I'm talking is right. Let's get the likes up. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She would not get to control and dictate, okay? Let's talk about the paperwork, y'all, because, baby, the documents, they don't lie. They don't lie, okay? Whew. Even people do. People lie, but them paperworks don't lie. Tanisha Malcolm filed a lawsuit in 2018 against the hospital. They claimed that the medical was neglect, okay, around the birth of the child. That's what they said. But here is the kicker. In 2019, listen, that was in 2019. A full 2 years after 2019, after the baby was born, Tanisha was still being listed as Malcolm's common law partner, not even his wife, not Mrs. Warner, not even a fiance, a common law partner. Come on now, what is up with that? What's up with that? Meaning, they were just shacking up. That's it, that's all. Now, y'all, I know this is sensitive, and I know some folks are just clutching in their pearls right now. But I gotta ask y'all, what the street is already whispering, honey. Is that even Malcolm's child? Because if you're not legally married, and there's no paternity test filed, everything around this woman is fuzzy and full of mystery. How do we know that baby is his? Huh? Honey? And no shade to the baby. The baby is innocent. But the deception, the agenda, that's where I'm locked in. Okay? Now let's break this all the way down. Tanisha got 17 Facebook profiles under her name. Yeah. What she doing with all that? What she got going on with all that? 17 profiles. She got a lot of time on her hands, right? Huh? What's she doing with all them profiles? Managing where's she going? What's she looking up to? What's she up to? 17? Come on now. I don't know what wife got enough time and energy to create 17 different personas on social media and you a full wife and a full mother, honey. And let me say that again, 17. And they not even the same spelling every time, child, okay? One profile says Tanisha D. Hancock. Another says Tanisha Torres. Another one say J. Janet. And all them faces, they all look like her. But the names, honey, changing like a DJ Me remix. Woo! Eric, changing like a DJ Me remix. And y'all want to sit here and talk to me in my face and tell me this woman was just private? If you private, why you got 17 Facebook pages? Okay? Nah, baby. That ain't private. That's calculated. That's a walking scheme with a wig on. Hello. Now this right here, honey, it sent me to the moon and back. Every time she changes her name, her job changes too. Oh yeah. One day she's a multimedia journalist. The next day they say she's a licensed attorney. Then she says she's a doctor, a nurse, a actress, a publicist. Baby, who are you? Which one is it, girl? Honey, I ain't never seen somebody switch up careers like outfits on a tour bus. Honey, you a wife. But we haven't got no ring. Who said that she a wife? That's what I want to know. Who's out here pushing that damn narrative that she's a wife? Who said that? Honey, I don't know, but somebody started a lie. And we need to get to the bottom who pushing these lies too. Hello? Okay. Honey, you had a baby, but you saw in a hospital over discomfort. You living with a celebrity, but you posting 17 accounts using different names. Let's talk about Pamela, the mother. Malcolm's mama, a mother of wisdom. You see, a mother who raised that man. You see, Pamela, she didn't trust Tanisha. Pamela, she saw the signs. And Pamela tried to warn her own son, Malcolm. But like a lot of men, Malcolm ignored the red flags, y'all, because the woman, they say she looks so soft and sweet. I ain't never seen the girl, so I can't say that. But they say she looked so soft and sweet. And now Pamela, honey, she's the one out here grieving. She's the one hiring private investigators, okay? She's the one chasing answers while Tanisha goes ghost. Ain't that some shit right there? Why would a grieving widow vanish from the public? Huh? Why would the so-called wife have no marriage license? Why would somebody claiming to be a lawyer have no law degree listed anywhere? Because she's not a wife. She's not even to be a girlfriend. She probably not even a damn lawyer. She just might have been a what? A handler, okay? A plant, a setup. If Tanisha knew the paternity was shaky, if she knew the marriage was fake, then this child might have been the anchor baby. You see, the end, okay? The guarantee to make sure she's tied to Malcolm. With or without a ring. You know how these women do. You know how some of these women do. They gonna get a baby by you, and if it ain't yours, they gonna say it's yours. There's plenty of women out here, okay, that got a father being a father, and it ain't even his biological child. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. That's the way they get in. You see? Okay. And let me tell y'all something else. He clearly loved that little girl. Ain't no doubt in my mind. He loved that little girl. That ain't up for no debate. Okay. But love doesn't erase what? Deception. Love don't erase deception. Y'all, why does Tanisha have multiple landline numbers on her old addresses out here? Yeah, that's what they saying in these YouTube streets. They are saying she don't got no cell phone, landlines. Who does that in 2025? That's not a regular behavior, honey. That is a spy behavior if I don't know it. Daytime, she's a wife. Nighttime, she's back on another name and another phone. This is an episode of Scandal, y'all. Whew. Honey, this is not about love. My brothers, I want to speak to my black men out here. Listen to me, y'all. Y'all got to stop ignoring the warnings. Just because the woman got a soft voice and a pretty smile, you got to look at the facts. Because the truth is, some of y'all out here sleeping next to your replacement. Sleeping next to your what? Enemy. Okay? You need to know her past, her motives, her records, her patterns. Because what happens to Malcolm could happen to any man out here. And once you're gone, honey, that story becomes whatever they want it to be. Okay? Malcolm is gone. Pamela is grieving. Tanisha is silent. That child is left behind. And we sitting here trying to figure out what the truth even is. All we asking is for clarity. Was Malcolm legally married? Was that child biologically his? Where's the marriage license? Where is Tanisha? And where is the truth? And if you got 17 profiles and a failed lawsuit, no wedding ring, and a baby tied to a dead man, you better believe we're going to be asking. Honey, if you feel what I'm saying, I need y'all to drop some comments. If you got something on Tanisha, send that shit to me. If you want part 2, just let me know. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot, and I'll see y'all on the next upload.